more convincing to me.
You can see whether the last pick actually ends up serving them well as we get into game number 2. Estini definitely cooking something here. And 343 seems to like it. I mean, I'm kind of down as well. I'd love to see how this Spectre kind of almost pseudo-global map pressure draft works out against some of Team Spirit on their classic hero picks.
We are gonna watch Miposhka die.
Yeah, wrong part of the words, buddy. Gotta buy some time with Brain Sat, but easy first blood given to no one. And you talked about how this man on the mid lane doesn't make mistakes. Well, now he's gonna get himself a nice little advantage to start things out as well.
Yeah, I also talked about this Lina pressuring the monkey, right? Look at the wards coming out from Parivision. They understand that no one needs to be protected. He is the guy in this game. If he has a decent laning phase, he's going to be so enabled by the double global presence from his cores.
Some poking here. Rugo got chased away.
A lot of poking here. Too much poking maybe.
Yeah. Poking to perhaps slightly inappropriate degree here. Ru is an inch away from just being killed off. Very, very nice attempt there from Parivision. Nice body blocks though.
He's blocking the creep wave in, or is he?
Yeah, he was.
It looked like he didn't block anything though. I guess he was running for his life, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he was a little bit preoccupied, being poked, as we mentioned.
Did he poke? Collapse. Not an easy lane. Jakiro obviously one of the bullies. Yeah, I said that, but he's the bully right now.
I mean, Prophet with this Ironwood tree and is still very difficult for the Jakiro to deal with. You can slow the attack speed, but it's way too bloody tanky for you to ever bring down. So, position for Nature's Prophet, you're always going to be able to block the small camp, preventing the pulls and allowing for the Mars to have his lane in a pretty decent position. Speaking of the Mars, I want to mention that he went for the victory feast this game. I guess with the amount of shared vision and AoE that you have, the denial of vision in the arena isn't as important.
I think he also understands he needs to scale in this game. It's like you said, right? There's like so much in the ball. There's Dagger, there's Monkey King that can come in there. They're just gonna throw their spells into the arena anyway. Koshka being a little bully down here. Being the man fight king. Very nice hero against Coddle too.
And why is that?
You're just able to dodge the Illuminate. You can kind of chase him around past the offlaner. Like he just walks around DM, he chases 9 class so you can't get blast off onto Radan. Which is the way Parivision want to play, right? They want to push in the wave. Call wants to blast Ursa together with the wave as much as he can. But Bane is a good stopper at that.
Now running down 9 class. Radan with an easy pickup there onto the Coddle.
DM's gonna try to pull the wave. Poshka has a pull cam though.
It's a little bit scary for DM. I don't think he's under any threat of dying here. It's just that Radan's actually looking over. They don't want to use the Nightmare because they'll just enable DM to easily TP out. So shenanigans, as we've come to expect in any lane that the matchup seems a bit rough for you. You're just going to try and drag creeps until you never have to see your opponents anymore. 9 class has Windlace. 9 class has a horse.
Him up.
How did he get up there? Was that the sleepwalk?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Only you can climb hills while you sleepwalk.
That's crazy.
DM's in hella trouble right now.
DM's just gonna get run down. He has a Windlace, but it comes far too late, and Radan picks him down. Very cool play there from Miposhka on the Bane. You don't expect anything less from the Bane Master.
I wonder if not having Blinding Light in this lane is kinda a troll. I guess it's also cause he died, right? And Ursa got the kill, so he has boots. Second kill too, so basically almost phase boots done for Radan.
Nice little one there from Ru, trying to keep himself safe, but will end up trading out for Ducalis. Gets the EXP for it though, but Satanic can't imagine he's too sad about that. He gets the EXP and the gold for that kill.
See where he decides to go. Has the TP now. Definitely continue to bully bot lane if they want. Collapse has his wave in a good position.
Top of the CS in the early stages though. Lina 25 and 3, 26 and 3 now. Not a surprise at all. The Monkey King should still be able to find little droplets of farm from the mid lane, but no one needs to be so careful for a TP coming out potentially from the Nature's Prophet. Bane is already here trying to mess around. They're just putting on... I mean, realistically speaking, no one knows that with his position, he can't really die, but they are just so aggressively posturing and fronting on him. Look at this Bane. He is all up in his face right now.
Talked about him being the Bane. He's the Bane of Parivision's existence right now. Winning the bot lane, moving on to me. It's like, Radha doesn't even need me right now. Just for corrosion instead of face boots. I'm gonna get spanked a little.
DM might just be dead a little bit. I sleepwalk back into the hands and claws of Radahn. Few more swipes, no blinding light in this lane like you said. Gonna cost them. Blood grenade trying to tick him out. DM able to juke to the right. Nicely done. Miposhka can't get the last touch off. Those boots paying off big time. I thought he was dead for sure.
Me too, but I don't know if this is actually good for DM. He's just gonna come and drop a fire blast. He's super low.
True. There's TP out here in the top lane. Knows that he will get run down if he sticks around to try and walk it off. Lots and lots of early skirmishing happening in this game. But it kind of seems like the game has yet to explode in the way that you said, right? It seems like both these drafts have that explosive potential to come out into maybe the 10-15 minute timing, take 1 or 2 good team fights, and then snatch the lead away from their opponents here. Is there anything we're necessarily waiting for, or is it just too early? There's no ultimates yet.
I feel like the first move is definitely going to be mid lane, right? It's where they collapse onto Laurel with the double ultimates, or whether no one gets taken down first. Laurel trying to apply so much pressure. No one gets to clear a catapult, but he will get a rune, and we see a bit of rotations coming here. No one...
Oh, instant Laguna has to turn around and Boundless. The TP not there from Rue. He's off to the left side. And Ducalis and 9 class collapsing on the Lina. He's in some trouble, being clicked down. The last auto attacks. Ducalis will find the last hit. That's a really big kill for both supports on Parivision to get and a nice dose of EXP. Meanwhile, Collapse, a solo kill in the top lane on Satanic. Now they're beating into this tower.
Does not care.
Oh, Miposhka, my goodness. He has not a single shred of mana. And now he might care just a little bit. As that Nightmare stops the Boundless from coming, but cancelled off by 9 class. Miposhka, he will finally get beaten down here, but look at that tower and its HP basically left at 200, 300 health.
The death on Laurel was really weird. I feel like he had Dragon Slave up for like at least 5 seconds and he just didn't want to turn and throw it onto Ducalis there. Maybe feeling like he could survive if he didn't greet the spell, but I think ultimately that's what ended up killing him. Collapse somehow gets a solo kill on Satanic while that's happening too without the arena.
Yeah, no idea how that happens. That's just, again, the heroes on the players on their specialty picks. Need to find another. Arena is now available and Ducalis and Satanic are trembling under their towers. Oshka's here, Rue's here. They're looking to continue the pressure onto this Spectre. That mid move didn't really go the way Spirit had planned, but if they can find one more kill, their former carry, be in a really nice spot. Net worth wise, it's already looking nice. And Miposhka, look at him. He's just sneaking way past the tower to get a nice ward.
I'm not sure if they have damage here with the arena. It's pretty tanky. He has the raindrop power treads.
Seems like a little bit of a bait situation. Collapse. Pulling in Satanic. They see Ducalis here, but with that ward, they also know that there's no one else in the area. DM's not level 6 yet. So he can't just kind of come over. They will go to farm this huge stack created by 9 class though. So a nice injection of gold for the Underlord.
Yeah, he really needs the levels. 6 now, so we see the Rift coming out. This is gonna be super helpful if there's a fight in the other lane than bottom, obviously. And a fight will be coming soon. Radahn skating to the top side.
Oshka's in a very sneaky position. There's the setup. Ice Path is there. Collapse dropping low though. Still will get the spear off. There's the victory feast. Healing everybody up almost to full. That's value and a half. With that ward, they spot out Ducalis trying to hide away to the left side of the lane. But Radahn hot on his heels. Twin-headed dragon gonna get felled a little bit if they can find him. The pings come through. He's doing a great job juking and buying some time. And no one else on Parivision will return to help him out. And Rage at least forced out. Radan has to pop the ultimate to tank the tower. The Team Spirit, they get what they came for. They kill Satanic and get this tier 1.
Radan is insanely farmed on this Ursa right now. 4.7k net worth. Does not get the tower hit, unfortunately.
Mid lane though, Lau with the setup. We talked about the ease of which this Lina could go down. No one jumps through the trees, reaches in. Know that there was a spirit presence heavily in the top lane and they immediately punish. Nice move there from Parivision.
The 9 class super high level thanks to the stacks. It's the Solar Bind off and we see a Power Spectre against Lina. Just another +1.
Trying to make the most of this spirit form. Look towards top lane as well. No one's there to follow. Collapse with a nice spear. But Rouge surely going to go down there way too... Oh, 9 class, does he body block it? Is that what happened? Now Collapse might be in trouble as well. To keep the chase going on, Collapse might have just had to run for the hills here. 2 kills going over the way of Parivision.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Collapse went back in there. I think a bit of a misclick. Maybe getting baited by the ward a little too. He couldn't click because 9 class was on top of the ward.
Yeah, he was standing over it, right? Like body blocking quite literally. Heard a haunt come out around the shadow stat. Okay, there we go. Now, very easy pickings. They steal away this big stack.
See the global presence of Parivision coming into play. Talked about enabling no one, but it's really 9 class who's walking around getting kills right now, right? Everyone can connect to him. He is strong. Level 7, 10 minutes in. A lot of magic damage.
Yeah, you put the Solar Bind on any of these heroes, they don't actually have a good way of escaping. Now he's looking for more. Charging blatantly ahead with the Spirit form. Their cooldowns are so low, they can just continue to run over Spirit like this. Beautiful Nightmare to TP out.
This is the pace they want to play at. Spirit though are still in an okay position, just kind of how easy of a laning phase Radan had.
Yeah.
He will have the Battle Fury. No real way to help each other, right, on their team. They have Bane, they have NP. They're just gonna kind of drag Parivision around the map. Lau going for the Maelstrom as well.
I think we saw Malrine try for this build on the Lina. But again, the second you show, it's just such an easy setup. The bait's gonna try and come through. Great onto the monkey. Maybe it was just a bait. They bump him out of the Wukongs. 9 class, that is not what you wanted. Oh, I'm so sure that the Lina might have died if a couple of Wukong soldiers hit her again. But 9 class tries to finish her off with the blinding light, ends up saving her instead. And Spirit, that is a huge turnaround fight that they needed.
Dude, every game I watch Collapse play Mars, he TPs mid and he gets some like 3-4 man arena. I don't even know how it happens. It's not like he has blink or he makes an insane play, you know, it's just a TP and he's like, oh, hey guys, what's up?
Let's watch this again, Lau. You can see that Wukong soldier hitting him maybe 1 or 2 more. He kind of already accepted that he might go down there standing in the Wukongs to try and deal more damage. But that blinding light ends up... I mean, I don't know whether that would have been enough damage, but regardless, Spirit kind of saw that move coming. It wasn't a surprise to them. They knew Lau would get pounced on and they set up perfectly around it. And now 9 class right around the tree line. There's a hungry bear, wrong part of the woods. Radan is unstoppable. This has been a supreme Ursa performance from him.
I know Spectre is good against Lina, but if this Ursa is having this good a game, they also don't really have heroes to kill the Ursa, right? Like, look at them. They don't have any real chain stun. TOU18 was a big pain in the ass pick, and Radan is showing why. Yeah. Against the 4 heroes, this Parivision, they chose to go for a last pick Spectre to address the Lina problem, but do their heroes address the Ursa problem at all? I'm not too sure.
Kind of the very same thing that we saw last game. That troll completely unaddressed. They were hoping that they could kill the rest of his team. Eposhka on the front lines. They will even underlock ulti forward to chase for more. Radan swiping a little bit at DM here, but they'll just be happy with some of those ultimates being used for a Bane kill.
Not too sad about that. Collapse is in their area though. Doesn't want to show his dagger. I think they still want to look here, Team Spirit.
Be a nice little reveal fight for them.
It's almost Tormentor time.
It is indeed. Boss, you're just joining us for the tournament. You don't want to miss a bit of this Dota 2 action. I'm going to type !F in chat. Subscribe to all of Fissure's social media. You won't miss a thing. No contest there for the Wisdoms. Want a piece on both sides.
Pretty quiet game from Rue, right? I feel like we saw his MP a lot in the lane phase and he just kind of disappeared.
Satanic might get set up on here. This is the blink reveal of dreams. We're going to commit the Fiend's Grip for it. Not wanting to use the arena in favor of using the Fiend's Grip instead.
Again, yet another carry dying in the outer banks. I'm sure that river just smells of carry players.
It's just blood. It's just blood-filled river down there. Whether it's neutral creeps or carry players dying, the carnage never ends. 15 minutes now. Collapse will blink away. He was trying to get a position on the high ground, but Parivision smoke in full force. That's the beauty of the Spectre. Even though he's dead, he can reconnect with the team almost instantly. Parivision looking to exert their dominance in this location and just settle the Tormentor for themselves. Team Spirit.
Can they do this?
Link through the Twin Gates. I mean, you see this channel. They don't have the damage. Oh, it's just a tomato. Just cheeky little veggie. Scared them a bit there. Not gonna lie, scared me too. My ass clenched.
Dude, they can't kill the Tormentor. This is, I don't know, this is really awkward right now, Mike. There's a Treant scouting them out too. They can't kill the Treant too.
They can't kill him. Like, 4 heroes just punching into him. They have to blast the Treant. And that's a lot of their spirit form time wasted. They're just pump faking these Twin Gates, yeah.
He's sending another Treant.
Treant. Get out the way. What do you see, little buddy? Are you coming through the Twin Gates now? Anyone else from the side of Spirit want to try and contest this? Maybe they'll wait. They use the Wrath. It's a lot of damage. This is troublesome. Tormentor goes the way of Spirit. A perfect trap. And the Spectre goes down again. No one dies to the Tormentor. Oh, the curse of Eastern European players falling prey to the Tormentor. You can't even see the damage done by the Tormentor, unfortunately, and Radan finds another 9-class sticking around to try and blast at the creeps coming towards this tower. See that replay, things get desperate. The Wrath wreaking havoc through the lines, ripping through Parivision, and Radan just comes in with his claws, swipes up no one, and Satanic to drop as well. Miposhka is the one to get that shot, so Spirit get absolutely everything in that engagement.
I need the player cams on that Tormentor death. That was so awkward. No damage to kill Tormentor. I didn't even expect Spectre was there. They just couldn't do it, and we were just watching all the while. They have no game on Parivision whatsoever. Global presence gives you nothing if you can't actually accomplish anything while being 5. This game, Mike, it's so difficult. They need this Spectre to get to a 3-4 item territory. He's still queuing up the Radiance. Parivision kind of resulting to just pushing out waves, but look at Radan. He is the hunter.
Found him. Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's this kind of why the Troll was such a great pick in this game. Number one, as Lina in the mid lane coming through with the gates. Yeah, he's just kind of baiting. We'll pop the BKB. Rue might have to die for it, but here's Radan. Ready to swipe them down. No one pops that Wukong's command, but Radan, you can't fight into this bear. You just can't face off into him. Nice little blinding light buys time. Radan in a little bit of trouble, but there's the grip. Holds the Monkey King in place. And Lina doesn't even die. Radan looking for his next target. Swipes him down, and Ducalis can't do anything but run. Parivision, they just have no game.
No game indeed. Do any of these kills are a good trade for Parivision right now. They are so far behind. 15k at 80 minutes is insane. Oh, Lowry just turns around and says, "Hey, what's up, dear? Nice to meet you again."
Yeah. Sits them down on that Ursa. This is the 18 pick you talk about. They see that Monkey King, they pick the Ursa. You can't duel him even with your Wukongs. And through all of that, the Lina survives. 4 heroes traded for just 1 position for Nature's Prophet. This is the problem. You collapse on mid, you collapse on these single heroes across the map. But Team Spirit, they're ready to play the pace right against you. Radan is 12k net worth. Lina's right behind him. Only Collapse is trailing a little bit behind, but even he's 2k ahead. I mean, things don't look good when your Bane has almost equivalent net worth to the Underlord position 3 here at Fissure Universe episode 4. My goodness, Team Spirit seem to be just outclassing their opponents in this series. The setup. Let's try again, but BKB already off cooldown for Lau. He'll turn around, put some damage out to Ducalis. Losing Rue, but there's Radan again. Good morning. Hey, what's up? Hello. You got nothing. Satanic got to pop the Blade Mail just to reflect pitiful amounts of damage towards the bear. And now you found Caudle as well. This first pick Caudle has not worked out for Parivision. There were a couple of moves around the map that looked amazing. But the fact that Parivision cannot get anything else objective-wise on the map has come back to bite them. This tier 1 tower in the mid still stands. This tier 1 tower in the top still stands. Allow Spirit so many avenues of play.
Okay, Toro. Dude, they're just baiting Rue. Is that the spread? Like, Spirit's running. It's like, okay, Trent, go push. Oh my god, here it is. Oh my god!
Oh no! Wukong's command, you've fallen for the trap, buddy.
He has no mana this time.
He doesn't have mana, but he does have a second life. And he has teammates coming in slowly but surely. They're a bit far away this time round though. Maybe Radan was the one who fell for a trap. Up that enrage. Back to the safety of his team. He can't come in time. There's a huge arena spear, but Radan still goes down. A little bit too over-aggressive, but now it might be the Lao show coming in with the damage and the light strike array. Lose a couple of members of Spirit though. This is very worth it for Parivision if the rest can get out. They will look towards Ducalis. That Jakiro hunted down by the tomato. Now Satanic slept up.
Fiend's grip.
They have a grip and they're gonna hold on tight to this kill. Almost a full team wipe basically. Radan gives up his life for it. Collapse will fall for a big arena, but I mean, it still ends up being a positive goal change for Parivision.
Dude, look at Lau's career. He literally just bought Mjolnir and Hurricane Pike in one go. Wait, am I high?
God.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Alright, I'm wrong. He bought the Pike. I saw him buy a recipe and sell it. But now, even more unkillable. You talk about how 4 staffs are good this game. 4 staff is insane.
Oh, he doesn't have it yet, but he does have a BKB charge that he might have to use. Just gotta turn around, start beating into DM. The rest of the TPs on Parivision not ready yet, and Radan has already melted down the Ducalis Jakiro. Knew that there would be backline support for DM. Probably an Underlord just trying to bait, and it all goes wrong. Team Spirit, this entire series, have read Parivision like a book.
Game just a bit too easy from the laning stage. It feels like Parivision has to bring 5 everywhere, and even then, the trades are so favorable.
Onto no one.
Monkey, baby.
You can't face off against him, and the grip on the sidelines, nothing to cancel. Miposhka gets a free channel off. Satanic will try and contest, but look who it is. Collapse, ready to punish his laning opponent. Bam, there goes his head. GG is called, and unfortunately...